132.2. Our garbage weighs how much?
10.6.
10.6. See? Told you it was like my
So
tab.
we have the sign. This one's not going to be much. This is a very light bag.
Okay, this is 1 pound, I betcha. 1 pound. 123.2. Not even.
Okay.
All
So
right.
1.6.
So what we're doing today in sustainability is trying to figure out how much we are throwing away that could be salvageable and reclaimable and put in our bins, in the correct bins. Because we want to be able to call attention to people on campus, students, faculty, and staff, that what we're throwing away here are things that can be used and recycled in future time. And this doesn't have to go into a landfill. So paper products, plastic products, and all these items are thrown in garbage that really need to be looked at in relationship to we can recycle them. So plastics can be put in the plastic recycling bin. So what we're going to try to do is to figure out, as we dumpster dive, how much recyclable material is being thrown away in a garbage container that is going to be put in a landfill. And how much can we save from this garbage container and put into the paper container and also the plastic containers. So anybody else want to comment on this?
You did a really nice job explaining what we're doing.
Our group is called Sustainability Group.
Sustainability.
And our students are in class right now. We're very happy that they're going to class, but they're going to be joining us in about 15 minutes because they have classes, and we don't want them to cut those classes, but they will be here too and joining us very shortly. And they're going to help us with this dumpster diving. Actually, they were pretty excited about this. So eventually, what would we like to do with all this information?
We are going to process it, figure out the totals of the weight of the paper, the garbage, figure out some kind of variable and ratio of what we're throwing away and what can be recycled, and share it with the Ursuline community to educate and be a little more aware of what we are throwing away and what we can save.
And eventually, what are we going to do with it as far as students go in the dorms and everything? Is that She's shy. We're going to have competitions maybe and how we can get people to really do this and to see who is really doing the collecting of the recycling material. Who's doing a really good job in it in relationship to what dorm is doing a good job, what building is doing a good job, and maybe we can have some kind of prizes that will help people collect materials in the proper containers. We'd also like to have people in our committee and students in our committee to be at different functions of the college when we're throwing away things, so that we can make sure that people do put things in the correct bin. We think that things happen like what I'm seeing right now, all this paper being in this garbage, really would normally be in the right bin if people would just remind it a little bit more and get into the pattern of putting things into the proper container. So we think people are just in a hurry and don't realize what they're doing maybe and knowing which container they're throwing things in. But already, I have just very little bit of garbage in here. Most of this is just recyclable. Practically every single thing in this bin, except for maybe these wipe your mouth kinds of things, are the only garbage that's in here, which is unbelievable to me. So this is a little bit of food on it. You think that's...
It should be okay.
Okay.
Does it have a designation on the back also? Does it have any kind of a
that's a good
recycle thing?
I have my glasses on. You see?
No.
So, our hope is that because the landfills take so much and it takes so long for them to be biodegradable, our hope is that we can really get these things recycled.
I think that's trash.
Hey, this is practically empty. Hard to believe. Wow, this is all that we have left from garbage. Oh, that's it. Unbelievable, pardon me. Look, it's just a potato chip bag, 2 Kleenexes,
Never been wet to begin with.
and cardboard, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 potato chips.
Styrofoam can actually go in the general
That's it from this container.
plastic metal.
Everything else was recyclable.
Tons of stuff.
All right. So mostly we're finding a lot of paper.
I have to wait.
Okay. Now remember, we had 2 combined ones. 126. 126. Terrific. Very good. And that was the combination of both of them.
After sorting.
So we had 12.2 pounds of garbage and actually waste, and we ended up only with 4.4.
My name is Mary Ogle. I am a graduate student in the Historic Preservation program here at Ursuline. I just finished completing the first dumpster dive in participation with Sustainable Ursuline. We completed this dumpster dive to figure out and calculate how much recyclable material and product we are putting into our regular garbage cans. What we found was that 60% of the garbage could have actually been recycled. This is important for us to call to the attention of the Ursuline community to make us all aware of how much recyclable material we are actually throwing away. And it is up to us to make that conscious decision to choose the recycle bin over the garbage bin if that material is in fact recyclable.